And we back like bra straps is Voch Lombardi. Let's take a look at Rock Ya-Sin, cornerback from Temple. Senior Bowl guy. He's also a single-digit Temple guy. That means he's one of their tougher and better players on their team, man. I think Rock Ya-Sin is underrated as a man cover. You know, we're talking about the Greedies and DeAndre Bakers, and we're talking about Byron Murphy too. But in particular, as far as man cover guys, we're talking about DeAndre and Greedy. I think Rock Ya-Sin could be in that same caliber of man cover guy. He just knows how to stick to these receivers. Take a look at this play, and these guys from Houston is tall. Boy, these guys got length and height, and they can move. There's some pretty good route runners. I'm gonna show you some examples of that later. Take a look at Rock Ya-Sin, man. I love how he bites on these routes and how he just attacks the football, man. He keeps his eyes on these receivers until the play is over. Until the whistle is blown, he's going to go fight for the football, man. I can appreciate that, man. I love how he navigates in and out of his hip turns or whatnot. I'm going to show y'all some of that a little bit later. Didn't get to see much of him in zone because what I learned, like, he'll just lock people down and, man, they just wouldn't even throw him the ball. They wouldn't even attack him when he was in zone coverage. So I probably got a little more research to do, and I always encourage y'all to go watch film on your own and research it as well, so we can get a better full idea of it. I'll probably do that afterwards here though. But I know without a doubt in man coverage, boy, Rock Ya-Sin is just flat out fantastic. Great size too. Let's keep watching. Couple things here. Let's take a look at Rock Ya-Sin down bottom as well. He can run. Don't try him. Combine nerds, hit me with his 40 number in the comment section, right? So if he's in man cover duty, and to be fair, Temple did a lot of man cover duty. If he's in man duty, right, and you're just trying to run him up the sideline just to see if his 40 can match, I mean, good luck to you, because what's gonna happen is, what's he like, 5'11", 6 foot, something like that? What's going to happen is he can run. He turns really, really well. Look at that turn right there. He turns really well, but he finds the football. He's going to get his head around and find the football. I think that's a fantastic trait, man. I think that's one of his better traits. And to be fair, he got a lot of technique to learn. Like, he got a lot of cornerback to learn, you know. But just the fact of him being able to, look at him getting his eyes around to find the football right there, man. Then using that length that he has to just bat that thing away. That's fantastic. Will you stop trying, my son, Rock Ya-Sin? Hey, take a look at this combine drill that Rock about to put your ass through. Take a look at his hips right here, man. Look at his hips, man. Just watch him turn. Watch him turn and navigate, man. Just navigate, then run. He gonna find the football again. Let's slow it down just a wee bit, right? So this receiver who's running routes, man, he's a pretty solid route runner. I'll give him that. He ran a fantastic route. I'm gonna show you later. But he's gonna come off the ball and give a little bit of just a little lean and a step to the outside to kind of get Rock's hips open in that way, and we kind of see his hips open in that way. We see Rock opening up towards the sideline. That's where we're supposed to go. But boy, Rock is going to get those hips pointed in the other direction, and then the receiver's going to turn again, and Rock's going to turn again with him, open up those hips and not really lose any steps, not lose any speed. The ball was overthrown here, but we can still take a look. They call PI here, which, you know, makes my ass itch. But Rock's still finding the football. That's what we're looking for. I don't care about the PI at the end, because I still think that's trash. But the traits that we're looking for, we saw him being able to turn his hips with the runner, being able to run with him after the second cut or whatnot. And look at Rock Ya-Sin's eyes. On the damn football, man, right where they got to be. You see him tracking them, right? Look at his eyes. Let me slow it down a little bit. You see Rock's eyes tracking the football there. They're going to get to the inside, and he's going to turn and get to the. You see him tracking it. So, he's not going to be one of those guys that's in good position, but they still get hit with a big pass anyway because his eyes are open. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I like Rock Ya-Sin, but he ain't going to make it to my team. I'm a Cowboys fan. Rock going to get taken in the first round somewhere. At least he should. YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. We got Rock Ya-Sin up top, man. And I really wish they'll stop trying my son, man. I really wish. And this ain't me like making a highlight tape of this or nothing. Like I'm not running across like too many bad plays. A lot what's happening is they're simply not throwing it to him. Like either the play is over or they're not even considering getting the ball to Rock Ya-Sin. And for me to make this point about him, look at how deep he opened his hips there. He's almost turned to the end zone. Look at his hips right there. He's almost turned to the end zone. He's gonna get those things right back around, find the football again, and make that play. How is he versus the run? I mean, he's not the best tackler in the world. He's willing. He's a very willing player. This is him up top up there. He's a very willing player in the run game, but he's not a fantastic tackler or anything like that. He could probably be taught. But he does show some willingness to go. All right, y'all. Let me get in here and help y'all a little bit. But I saw a lot of this. Just the ball going in one direction and, Rock just doing his thing up top. What happened here? Just a lot of this. This is mainly what I'm skipping, just to kind of keep it 100 with y'all when I'm editing over and skipping stuff. This is mainly what I'm skipping, like stuff like this. That's what I'm skipping over. But for the most part, either they're not trying Rock Ya-Sin, they're not trying him at all, or nothing's really happening. This is a play that I had written down in my notes, but I really, really liked it. This why, and it kind of shows the kind of player that he is, the kind of teammate he is. I'm not gonna mention other corners in this video, but there are some corners that could potentially be I don't love football guys. Though they could be I won't do everything I possibly can to win. They'll kind of do their job and move on. What I like about this is Rock's homeboy to the inside gets beat pretty bad right here, right? And it's wide the hell open. And the ball goes into flight. Rock didn't make the play here, but the fact that he's leaving his guy just to go help on this pass over the top, it says a lot about the teammate that he is, right? I want one of those guys on my field. One of those I love to win guys. I love football guys. I can do anything. I would do anything for my teammate type of guys. This ain't even Rock responsibility. But with the ball in flight, I mean, that's a free safety's job. And we see the safety getting over there, sure. But I like the fact that Rock left his guy just to try to, make up some ground and help on that beating coverage or whatever. He has really solid hands when he's jamming, but I do think he can get a bit handsy sometimes. This is Rock. Let's see, is he down bottom? Sure. It's Rock down bottom. He can rock bottom. He can get kind of handsy sometimes, right? But that's okay. It's past the line of scrimmage. It wasn't nothing too nasty or egregious. He didn't really pull any cloth there. But with him being the player that he is, so tight with his man coverage, he will get handsy sometimes. It's pretty okay here. But there were some plays where he kind of got flagged for getting those hands on guys or whatever. And whatever. I like it. I don't mind. If you wanna set the tone for physicality in the game or whatever, put your hands on that guy. I don't care if we get called with a holding penalty, use of hands, or PI or whatever. I'll take one of those or two of those a game just for you to be physical all game. I'll take that. I didn't want to be here too long with Rock Ya-Sin. Just kind of wanted to come in, make my point, and leave. I always encourage you guys to do your own research and not just make me the last impression or whatnot. But Rock Ya-Sin is a fantastic man cover guy, and I think we should be talking about him a little bit more. So if you're watching this pre-draft, tell me how you like him. If this is post-draft and your team has gotten him already, I think you got a pretty damn good cornerback there, especially in man coverage. If you're a team that runs a lot of cover 0, cover 1, I think you got you a guy. All right. With that being said, like this video, subscribe, go in the comment section, tell me how you feel, and hit the notification bell so you can get these random ass film sessions when I drop them in the middle of the week, just like this. Don't forget we're doing the live draft show on all 3 days of the draft, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're gonna do a pregame show, the actual draft, reactions or whatnot, reactions and analysis, and I'm going to do the post-game show as well. So be sure to tune in for that. Don't forget about the merch, and the Patreon is more important than food and water. If you subscribe to the Patreon, it'll be greatly appreciated, and we're going to continue to upgrade the content that we get on this channel. So y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski, the Peace Whiskey, y'all. Salute.